So I just started my shift with Scout here. As we were pulling into the hack line, some lady, not the same lady as the other night, different lady, started screaming at us that he looked so tired. I was yelling back, he's been here like 3 seconds, but he looks so tired. I'm like, what does a tired horse look like to people? Like, do they not realize that, like, if a horse is, like, relaxed, they shouldn't be running? Like, they just think, like, that's all horses do, like, run and, like, lay down. I don't know. Like, why is it not okay for my horse to just stand or just walk? Like, why is that bad? Why does that automatically mean there must be something wrong? You must be tired. Like, if you were just standing or sitting or walking, like, why do you automatically assume tired? It's this, like, brainwashing these animal rights idiots do to people. That's gotta be it. I mean, why else? How else do you see a big, strong horse who is not doing anything indicative of a horse that's tired? Why would you assume they're tired? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's annoying. The lady that was yelling at us the other night, who was saying we had to go home because there's no business, and because it's 2, and she couldn't finish the sentence. She came back the next night. Well, she's probably like ice skating or something, I don't know, and then leaving the park around the same time. But she came by again, screaming again, like that the following day it was going to snow. It actually wasn't. They changed it to just rain. It wasn't that cold or anything. I didn't end up working anyway, but anyway, it actually ended up being like an okay night to work, but she starts yelling like, tomorrow's gonna be snow, and you better not have the horse out here and everything. Like, first of all, who the hell is she to decide that? Like, you don't enforce the laws of the city. It will be legal for me to work, and if I'm gonna work, I'm gonna work, and that's not a bad thing for the horse. Nothing wrong with that. Like, those are not the conditions that mean that there's something wrong with the horse working. Like, just, it's not a thing. First of all. Second of all, the weather was actually fine anyway. So I started yelling back at her. I said, oh, it's you from the other night. I was like, you still sound like you know nothing about horses. I guess it's only been a day. You haven't learned yet. And I'm like just yelling this back at her. I know she can hear me. And she's still walking up opposite direction. I was just like, if you feel like having an actual conversation and educating yourself about horses, you can come over and stop just screaming at people as you walk by them. We can have an actual conversation if that's what you want. And you can learn about horses and you'd feel better. So I just yelled all this at her. Of course, she just kept walking. But yeah, so that happened. It's the same lady, you know. Yeah, like, who is she to judge that? And like, you also are not the person that enforces our laws. Like, people are so annoying. Then that night I was driving back, and actually I think I still have the clip. I should just put it up here. This little girl just kept like screaming like, your horse is cute. No, he's like really cute. And she wanted to take a ride, and her mom or grandma or aunt or whoever she was with or whatever it was, caretaker, was just like, oh, it's so pretty and all of that as we went by. And I was thinking, like, yes, this is just such a normal reaction for someone to have seeing a horse go by. But we were heading back to the stable so I can take them for a ride. Oh, and then this pedicab guy who's always like stalking me on Twitter, he was just like posting it, being like, look how horrible this is to have the horse in the street. And I'm just like, well, actually, I think this is a good video from my body camera representing that the horse is like really calm and relaxed and obviously having no issue with being in the street. Like, what are you looking at? And then he said that we were in a bus lane. Well, first of all, we're supposed to keep the horses on the far right. My horse prefers to be there. That's the safest for him. And this wasn't even a bus lane. It's a lane that cars use to turn if they're making a right, or that horses use because they're going straight. And he's acting like we were like parked at the bus stop. Like, there was a bus pulled over at the bus stop who was not moving. He was not in service. Even though in the video it actually looks like he has like a turn signal on, but he never moved. Like, if you show you the long version, you'll see we had to go around him. So we were at a red light behind a bus where we should be. And he's just like, it's in a bike lane, like a bus lane. Like, this dude, like, no clue. Like, he goes around with his illegally motorized pedicab and then is like jealous that I have this legal business and is still obsessively stalking me on Twitter because nothing better to do, just like posting or reposting everything I put up. And these guys are such losers. Like, really, seriously, like, get a life already. I was like, I call them out on all this stuff they do because the city was not enforcing them, and now they're so upset that they get like a minimum amount of enforcement that they're trying to find anything they can on our legal business. Like, it's just so stupid. But, so that's the latest on that. Probably not going to do any rides tonight because everyone is working. Because it is the tree lighting down at Rockefeller and traffic's just all crazy, so at least just get the horse some exercise and then we'll go back in. I had to just tell a lady that it would be nice if she got educated about horses instead of brainwashed, because her children just walked by us and one kid said, "Why is the horse looking at me?" And the other kid said, "Because they're cold and tired and want to go home. They're abused." So I said, "I don't abuse my horse. It would be nice if you didn't just insult people as you walk by them and talk about something you don't know about." People are just such fucking... No, he's going home. He's going home. He just have rides at the park. Thank you. Thank you.